Eugene! Eugene! Oh, no. Eugene! Eugene! Thank God. What are you doing out here?
It came after me, man.
What?
It chased me in here.
What came after you?
Why don't you stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
Run, Eugene! Run!
Now, when I agreed to let you write this column for the paper, I was thinking like 100 words on the upcoming Little League season or new ice cream flavors over at Mad Martha's. But I can't run this.
Why not?
Peeping Tom strikes in Chilmar, locals unsettled.
Miss Ashby said she saw a man looking through a bedroom window.
What if I told you it's the same Miss Ashby who goes down to the station every week to file a missing persons report on her husband, Walter, who's been dead these past 8 years?
Okay, but they did find size 11 men's footprints right outside of her window.
You were wasting your time with all this. Look, I moved here because Martha's Vineyard is the safest summer destination in all America. Families come from all over the country to vacation here. When they pick up the Gazette, they want to read about sunshine, lollipops. Not misdemeanor offenses, you catching my drift? Look, I think it's nice and all that you want to follow in your father's footsteps. But do me a favor. Give me a story I can run.
There is a witch on the island.
This can't be real.
It is, all of it. Here, I've done some research. Okay. So witches need to feed on kids to survive and replenish their many powers. And if they don't, they can become weak and they could die. They can change their forms to blend in like normal people, and they can even use spells to control stuff with their mind.
The whole team look completely different. Make the whole game completely different.
Noah, you up there?
Very good. Thumbs up. Remy, the food critic.
What are you doing out so late? I got some for you. Wicked! It's just like the real thing. Just like no more.
Yeah, now you got something to wear to our first game at Fenway.
Who are you kidding? I'd have to mow 1,000 lawns before I can afford that.
Or not.
No way. Thanks, man. I got you.
I told you to go to a game one day. What's wrong?
I'm never gonna leave this island, am I?
Hey, man, you're going to get off this island. Okay, you are going to be a great journalist. You might even write a story about me one day when I make it to the big leagues. I got one more surprise for you.
Where'd you get those?
I swept them for my old man. And look, me and this girl Ellie, we're gonna go for a night swim, and we're gonna set off the first fireworks this summer.
Wait. Ellie Evans?
Yeah, you know her?
I know her, all right.
Holy smokes. You like her?
Since we were kids. You know, I can't even work up the courage to go say one word to her. And you come and swoop her up like Tom Cruise.
Hey, why don't you come hang out with us tonight?
Oh, no, I can't.
I'm sorry, man. All right. It's cool.
Hey, you were with Ben last night, weren't you? What happened? I heard his mom say he was pulled out by the current.
No. There was someone else out there with us.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what happened.
It's okay. You can tell me.
An old woman. She jumped into the water, but what pulled him under was something else. There was this flash of light. I didn't know what to do. I just swam.
It's okay. You were scared. You didn't do anything wrong.
You believe me?
I believe you.
still hear it, you know? Her cackling. I can still hear it every time I close my eyes. It was like a witch.
We have to tell the police about this. They have to know.
I tried. They didn't believe me. I mean, neither did my mom and dad. I'm sorry, Noah.
About finding the boy, Ben Driscoll, can you tell us exactly what happened?
The kids are always jumping off this pier, you know? Never being 100% certain.
Eugene! You out there? Eugene! 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 Oh no. Eugene! Dude, Eugene! Thank God. What are you doing out here?
It came after me, man.
What?
It chased me in here.
What came after you?
Why don't you stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
Run, Eugene! Run!
That was her. The witch, it's true. She's real, man.
Yes, that's what I've been saying.
Yeah. Stay away from me. I'm done with all this. Oh.
Red algae, great.
Okay. Okay.
What the hell?
Car! I escaped.
No car out there. You all right? Relax. Take a breath. You okay?
Why the hell would you care? You made me look like a stupid little kid down at the diner.
Yeah, you're right. I threw you under the bus, didn't I? That was wrong what I did, and I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. It's just those guys, they wouldn't, understand. They wouldn't believe.
You believe me, right?
Yes, I believe there's something out there. Look, I'm gonna need your help on this, all right? From here on in, it's just you and me, okay? Friends?
Friends.
Okay, good. Come here, I want to show you something. Missing children. 3 or 4 in any given town, right across New England, all right? But this place, this town here in New Hampshire, this is the most recent amount of unusual disappearances, okay? And their names are, let's see, Melanie Daniels, Jimmy McMurphy, Charlie Morgan, and Ronnie Harlow. And then, guess what I find this morning? This missing boy found wandering in the woods. It's Ronnie Harlow.
He has the same look as the others. What if Charlie Morgan was her last supper? After him, she started changing her ways, like she was feeding off pieces of their souls. And what if Ronnie Harlow, what if he was the first one she was using this new method on, her test subject?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'll tell you what I do know is that Ronnie Harlow is the first one of these kids to go missing and turn up again with that weird look on his face, okay? I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna drive out to New Hampshire tomorrow. Talk to Ronnie's parents.
What are you gonna tell him?
Tell you the truth, I'm not sure. This is a parent's worst nightmare. Really wrecks a relationship.
Hey, you think you're ever gonna connect with your wife again?
Yeah. I think that ship has sailed.
There's still time.
Now we're different people now.
Maybe that's a good thing.
I'm not a kid anymore. It's not that simple, Noah. I mean, your youth, it just disappears a little piece at a time. Every heartbreak, every loss. And before you know it, you're just an old man. And it happens in a heartbeat.
You want to live the rest of your life alone and miserable, that's fine. But I don't want to hear any more that I'm an old man BS. Because at least you're still here. You think any of these kids wouldn't have given anything for another chance to grow old?
I'll call you a car and get you home.
Hi, Mom.
Hey. Hey, Noah. I want to talk to you.
What'd I do this time?
I want to
show you something. You know, your father used to say he cared more about the people in the story than the story itself. I know you think that I'm not supportive of you becoming a writer because of what happened to your dad. I loved your father very much. You know, and every time he left, it was like a little piece of my heart went with him. It's the same way that I feel every time you leave the house.
What is all this? Is this dad stuff?
And now it's yours. Thought it might mean something to you, writer to writer. Besides, you're old enough to have it now. You grew up on me so fast, Noah.
Love you, Mom. My father once said he cared more about the people in the story than the story itself. I spent my summer thinking a story like that only existed across the waters from this island. But I found it here, hidden behind an old wooden fence children dared not to climb. About a man they never tried to know. A father, a husband, a public servant. A true friend.